Did you just go on a date with a guy missing his 2 front teeth and his only hobby is playing Keno at the local gas station? And the worst part is, his online dating profile looks like this. Kenny got me good this time. Now look, I guess there's nothing inherently wrong with someone who goes to a gas station and plays Keno, but if you're in the Love Strategies community, you're looking for a guy who's done the work, who's on your level, who's what I call your emotional equal. Here are 5 signs to look for. Hey there, my name's Adam Ladolce. I'm the founder of Love Strategies, where we help successful single women get out there and attract long-lasting love and do it with a strategy. And here's a little bit of tough love for you. Marrying someone who's not your emotional equal is kind of like working at McDonald's when you have a PhD. Sure, you can do it, but you'll be bored as hell and you're gonna work your ass off flipping emotional burgers every single day trying to make it work. Trying to change a low-value guy into your emotional equal is like turning a McDonald's hamburger into a filet mignon. It ain't happening. So what do we look for in an emotional equal? So to do this today, I'm bringing in a special guest, my good friend Chris Pratt. Chris, come on in, buddy. This is Chris Pratt. He is the man. He's funny. He's an actor. He's philanthropic. He's a family man. And honestly, he's the only stand-up cardboard cutout that I could get next day delivered. So this is what we're going to work with as an example of a great emotional equal. He really is the man, though. So the E in equal is empathy. He is an empathetic person. Look, empathy is someone's ability to really sense your emotions and the ability to imagine what someone else might be thinking or even feeling. And it's not surprising to hear that the research shows that women tend to be a little bit more empathetic than men, but it's not by as much as you might think. There's actually an interesting study done in the UK that validated this by finding and deploying a very simple EQ test across 1,700 men and women. And women tend to be 11% more empathetic than men. But that's really not that much more if you think about it. Us guys, we're really not as emotionally disabled as you might think. But when you're married to someone with really low EQ, you'll constantly feel unheard and misunderstood. And when you're with your emotional equal, kind of like a guy like this, you're gonna feel just in tune with one another because you're both sensing when something is off. Now the Q in equal is quality. He is a quality human being, and he strives for excellence and integrity in all aspects of life. Now look, he doesn't have to be like a snob. It doesn't have to be all about like fancy steak dinners and restaurants, but you want a person and a guy that when he does something, he does it really well. And I don't care what it is. Like it could be fishing, it could be golf, it could be, I don't know, playing pickleball for all I care. It doesn't matter. So long as what he actually does, he does it really well, and he puts his entire heart and soul into it. That is what matters. And the reason why we care about this is that the way that he puts himself into things is a great indicator as to how he'll show up in the relationship. Here at Love Strategies, we focus all of our energy on finding quality rather than chasing that instant chemistry right off the bat when you meet someone. The U in your emotional equal is all about unity. And this is going to be a tough word to put on here. But unity is where he is very focused on commitment and building a unified relationship. Look, any healthy relationship is really just a partnership between two people. It's a unity between two people that extends much further beyond just chemistry or sex. It's a dedication to one another. It's a level of mutual respect and understanding, and it's just like this deep sense of shared values about what you want to get out of life, how you want to live your life, and are you on the same page? Ultimately, it's a degree of trust and security that's found nowhere else. When you found your equal, he's kind of like your ride or die. He's the person that you trust more than anyone else out there. And that's nearly impossible to have unless you are completely aligned when it comes to commitment and unity. Now, as a special bonus for those who are watching this video right now, I have a special seminar just for those who are struggling to find guys who want a committed relationship. And I'm going to reveal the 5 strategies that make men commit. And we have it all available at hecommits.com. It's a special link. Go to hecommits.com, or we'll leave it in the notes right there. You can access that seminar and start having a guy beg for you to commit to him, not the other way around. And the A in your emotional equal is all about ambition. Is he an ambitious guy that pursues his goals with determination, with passion, just like you do? And here's the problem. If you have goals and he doesn't have goals, 10 years from now, you're gonna be up here and he's gonna still be exactly where it is that he started. When you find a guy who is ambitious just like you are, he's not gonna be content with the status quo. He's gonna have a vision for his future and your future together. And he'll be fueled by a passion for you and for life. And if he's not on the same page as you and he doesn't have that level of ambition and there's this lack of alignment between the two of you, you are going to outgrow him, I promise you. And finally, the L in equal is that he takes the lead. He's not afraid to be the leader throughout the dating process, especially in the early phases. He's not afraid to take a woman out. He's not afraid to make plans. He's not afraid to drive things forward because he's going to want to move things forward. He's going to want to create that future together. He's going to want all of these things. And the thing is, when you're dating and you're in your feminine, this is going to be incredibly attractive and it's going to create this immense amount of chemistry between the two of you that is going to literally feel like a magnet is between the two of you, just pulling you together. So are you ready to attract your emotional equal, kind of like Chris Pratt over here? Leave a comment right there below. We'd love to hear your story. And also let us know, what else are you looking for in an emotional equal? Love to hear that from the entire community. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Chris, for being this incredible prop. I didn't realize he's taller than me. It's kind of frustrating. You know, we don't ever like that in the studio. But he's awesome. You're awesome. Get out there, attract love. Give this video a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will speak to all of you beautiful ladies next week. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.